Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. So glad you're here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or night whenever you're joining in for today's reading. We are going to be chatting about you versus them in the connection right now. So I'm getting started with an energy check. We're going to see what's going on in the dynamic itself, as well as where you stand versus them. We're going to dive into the tarot after we get into our energy check. So we're going to talk about you first, then your person. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for both of you. Okay? I think you're upset about something, or concerned about something, I guess we could say. We'll talk about that. Okay. That was interesting because I pulled this card for your person and I went to set it on the right side where their cards are, and it like slung across to your side. So I'm taking that as a very obvious sign that was meant to come out for you, not them. Wish you guys could have seen that. It's interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's talk about you first. We have the eagle, we have the bee. Both of those are air sign energies, so you could have air placements in your chart. And then we also have the camel. This is fire energy, but it also kind of hints at water energy as well. It's almost like a yin-yang card. It talks about balancing two opposing elements. Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit spicy or a little bit upset with your person right now from what I can see, or you're concerned that something is going to come to light soon that is going to upset you. So it may not have happened yet, but something inside of you is almost like preparing for it, if that's the case, okay? Because I'm seeing you in truth seeker mode. You might even be in like detective mode, so you could be suspicious about something with your person or involving them. You know, maybe you've been tempted to go through their phone or their social media to try to uncover something. Or it could even be that maybe you've heard rumors. If the two of you have mutual friends or acquaintances, you may have heard some rumors about your person, or just in general, you have some growing suspicions. Or it could be that you've actually found out the truth about something uncomfortable recently. So take it as it resonates for you and your situation. But I see that you're hurt by this. You're upset by this. This is also confirmation to me that you may have heard it through the grapevine, through mutual friends, or through somebody in the community, somebody both of you are kind of associated with, or maybe you work together and you heard it from a coworker. And you're actively trying to like keep your temper down, keep your frustrations down, keep your cool until like all of the truth comes to light. So I don't think you're trying to necessarily jump straight to the worst possible case scenario, I guess. You're trying to get the truth, get the facts straight, keep your cool until you know what the actual situation is, and then maybe take action after that, okay? So I feel like inside you're getting frustrated, or you're concerned, or you're suspicious, but you may not be telling your person about that directly, at least not just yet. You want to get your facts straight first. You're still in detective mode. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to confirm your suspicions before you go out there and start accusing your person of things, or, you know, pick unnecessary battles, okay? And then your person is being represented with the beaver and the turtle, okay? Both of those are water elements, so your person could have strong water placements in their chart, okay? This could also be representing, you seem to be a lot in your head right now. You're thinking a lot, you're overthinking, you're up in your head. Your person is in more of an emotional type of energy toward you right now. You're in your head, you're using your logic, you're thinking a lot, they're in their feels, okay? So there could be something about a home involved here. Both of these two cards do remind me of like building a home, owning a home, caring about your living situation. The beaver does, of course, make their own home. They're very hard workers. This could also be confirmation you work with this person, possibly. And then, of course, the turtle kind of like carries its home around wherever it goes, right? And it retreats when it's scared or threatened or tired or whatever it is. So I think your person is thinking about a living situation a lot lately. That's something that's important to them. Maybe they recently lost their home. They could be saving up for one or working really hard to move or relocate somewhere. It involves you and your connection though, so maybe the two of you have talked about traveling, or if this is long distance, moving to be closer to one another, but there's hard work attached to this. So your person is working and saving, and they're trying to, I just heard, be more accommodating, okay? So it could even be that maybe you've been staying at their place a lot lately, and they're trying to like make it more comfortable for you. That's something that's really important to them. And they also, it's like, I'm also seeing right here with this combination that your person may be an overworker, they may be an overachiever, a workaholic, and so their home or where they go to after they're done with work for the day is like their sanctuary. It's their safe space. It's where they want to be able to retreat to after a long day of hard work. So I don't know why that's coming out so strongly in your love reading, but maybe your person really wants you to know that that's where they're coming from. That's something that's important to them. I want to get more tarot because I want to get some context out here, because it seems like you and your person are on completely different wavelengths right now. Okay. It could even be that maybe part of your suspicions involve a home, like maybe your person's been traveling a lot lately, or they haven't been coming to see you as much, and you're like, okay, what's up with that? What are you doing? What's happening here? And in reality, they're like, I just want to relax. Like, I'm just working really hard. I'm trying my best here. Okay, that was too many. I'm gonna switch decks real quick. We're just gonna swap decks because I don't want to have to pick up and reorganize half the deck here. So we will switch. Okay, let's see where you're coming from. Talk to me about the viewer, please. Their thoughts, their feelings, their general energy and the connection at this time. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Again, you're very analytical right now. You're definitely in your head. You're trying to use your logic to make decisions here. You're also trying to seek the truth. I love that. I'm about to show you the card because I love that that single card is confirming both messages I just talked about with you with the oracle cards, the energy cards. Because in this deck, this is obviously meant to be the King of Swords, but there's a typo, and they did the same thing for the Queen, and it's the only suit, it's the only two cards in the deck where there's a typo. So when this card or the Queen of Swords comes out, I kind of take it as a double whammy, almost as if both the Ace and the King or Queen came out in a single spread. So we have the energy of truth-seeking, fact-checking, desiring clarity, and analytical thought process, logic, discernment, trying to emotionally detach from the situation. Again, you seem to be in detective mode. You want to figure out what the truth is. You're choosing to rely more on your logic versus your intuition or your emotions in making decisions or figuring things out about your person. Like, you really just want the truth. You don't want your heart or your emotions to cloud your judgment here with them. Okay? We also have the Ace of Wands. See, no typo here. And then we have the Eight of Swords as well. So essentially right now, the energy you're coming across with, the back of the deck is the Three of Swords, so we're going to take that as well. And I'm not going to take this even though it fits, but just to prove it to you, this is actually the Ace of Swords in the deck, okay? So it was a typo. Anywho, you're afraid of getting your heart broken. I think that's what this is all boiling down to, at least on your end. We'll talk about your person again next here. I think you really want to give this person a fair shot. Like, you really see a lot of potential in this connection. You're liking where things are going. You're excited about it. Maybe this is a new relationship for you. It doesn't have to be, but I could see that being the case. You seem to be like afraid you're going to get your heart broken again, or you're going to get stuck in a connection and then later find out that this person betrayed you, or they don't have values that are aligned with yours. You're coming across with a slightly fearful energy. You're suspicious of them. Maybe you're concerned that this is almost too good to be true and you'll be proven wrong later. So it seems to me like you are currently in this connection detaching from your emotions a bit. You're trying to focus on truth and logic to see whether or not it's wise to continue moving forward with this person, okay? So I could definitely see this being a newer connection where you're kind of like sussing things out. You're trying to figure out whether or not this is a good person to be matched up with. Or maybe you did hear a rumor through the grapevine and you're like, okay, I'm really into you. I hope this isn't true, but I'm gonna take my heart out of the equation for a little while, because if it is true, I gotta figure out what's best for me at the end of the day, okay? So let's see where your person's at right now, because again, it seems like the two of you are on different pages. You're on different wavelengths right now, thinking about different things, feeling different things, and I want to see where your person is coming from and also why they're so concerned about like a house or like a living situation, a work situation, money situation, sanctuary, whatever it is, okay? Their first card is the Eight of Swords. Oh, that is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not bending down to grab it, but I see it. So envision it in your head, I guess. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Moon. Okay. So again, your person seems to be really focused on like a living situation of some kind. If this is a new connection, this could definitely have been a goal that your person has had long before meeting you, where they're like saving up to buy a house, they're wanting to relocate, they want a fresh start somewhere. They have goals involving their money, their career, and some kind of living situation, okay? That's really important to them at this time. Right now, honestly, their primary concern isn't with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that they don't think about you, they don't love you, they don't care for you. I'm not going there. I'm just telling you right now, your person has goals aside from this connection that are very, very important to them. And so that's kind of dominating their energy right now. That's dominating their thought process. It could be that they're afraid they're gonna get locked into some kind of contract that they can't break out of. So this person, I don't really personally know the home buying process. I haven't bought my first home yet. But I know there's like a lot of paperwork, a lot of contracts. You got to fill things out. You have to talk to the banks. You have to do this, that, and the other. I know it's complicated, okay? And so your person may be like in the middle of that process or something, and they're really concerned that they're going to get locked into something they can't break out of, or they're going to get screwed out of a good deal or something. And so they're trying to keep a hopeful mindset, continue to save, continue to plan. They're hoping that they're going to get lucky here with whatever this is, because they're really hoping for a fresh start. They want something new in their life. Maybe this is the first time they're attaining a real asset or shooting for getting like a real asset in their life. And so they're hopeful, but they're also kind of scared they're gonna get screwed over, okay? They have a lot of fears, a lot of concerns that keep bubbling up for them. Now, if your person isn't in the process of buying a home, selling a home, doing anything like that, it could be that in a way they're projecting that type of energy onto this connection. Like they want their partner, they want the person they're dating, they're seeing to feel like a home to them. And so in a way, they're kind of scared of going all in and then getting their heart broken. These are deeper fears that are bubbling up to the surface. Subconscious fears, insecurities, and emotions. They're very much afraid of getting hurt or screwed over, whether that's literally with a living situation or metaphorically with a connection that they want to feel like a retreat from the rest of the world, a home, a place that's like a safe space for them. And it could be both for some of you out there as well, okay? So I think both of you, honestly, although you're coming from different places, you're kind of on different wavelengths, you're very much the same at the core. in the sense that both of you seem to be really afraid you're going to get your heart broken, but you both want to give this connection a try anyway. Like, you both clearly see the potential of this. You're clearly enjoying the company of one another, but both of you are like secretly really afraid you're going to get heartbroken. You're more like detective mode, like trying to figure it out, trying to see evidence of this way or that way. Your person is just like, okay, I'm gonna distract myself, I'm gonna see where this is going, but I'm gonna almost like project onto this connection. So I don't know, I just heard there's a long way to go. So that could be indicating that there's potential for history to be developed with this person. I don't think this is meant to be like a very short-term type of connection, because the two of you have a long way to go with one another, okay? So we're going to close today's reading off with a couple messages just for you now. If the reading has resonated, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to let me know. And if you like my content, if you like my readings, you're also welcome to check out my Patreon and or my YouTube membership, where you can get exclusive content that you can't find over here on regular YouTube. Okay. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. And then your affirmation is, I choose to enjoy my life. That's a good one, and I feel like it links together with a message from the universe really nicely. Don't let your past ruin your present. Enjoy the present moment. Okay, there we go. Anyway, you guys, I'm packing up. I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you again for being with us today. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.